We're back to the channel. We've been uploading some reels. I've been doing really well. So thanks for all the new subscribers to that. This is my 1990 300zx Twin Turbo Premier Edition, white on red interior, one of about 2,500 ever built with red interior. 1990 being the first year of the Twin Turbo 300zx, which, for those that know, is also the first twin turbo 90s legend that came to the United States. The Z did it before anybody. The Z came before the Mark IV Super, the RX-7, the 3000 GT, the NSX, any of them. The Z was the first car. This one's a great example. It's got the titanium key. It's got all the keys, even still has the factory little, I call it a key condom because the car's never been used. It's got all the original owner's manuals, and this I thought was really cool with this car. Because I was in 1990, they didn't have digital climate control. It's got the original automatic temperature control card that tells you exactly how to do it. And it's got the factory window sticker in here. So as you're thinking about this, you're watching the video, what do you think a 1990 twin turbo fully optioned 300zx cost? It cost $35,175. To put that in today's math, I'm going to say that's probably like a $90,000 car today. I'll do some quick, where's my phone at? Let's do a quick little thing. I'm going to say 35,000 in 1990 money's got to be close to 90 grand a day. Let's see, 35,000. I was close. $86,000 to $87,000. So yeah, so basically 1990, if you had one of these, it'd be like driving around in a $90,000 M3 or something today, which is crazy to think about. But this car is really cool. Take you guys for a quick ride. When I bought this car about a year ago, it was inoperable. I love that. It has an old Bell Vector radar detector in it. When I bought this car about a year ago, it didn't run. I'd taken a chance on this car. I bought it sight unseen, inoperable, and long story short, ended up needing a computer. So I have the other gray Z. If you guys watch the channel, I was able to pull the computer out of that one, and thankfully they both had very similar mods. And so I'll kind of give you guys that are new to the channel or new to this car the breakdown. It's got what they call Z1 525 turbos. I don't know what that means. I know they are a Garrett core because that's what Garrett's come with on these cars from the OE. So they are a Garrett cartridge. They do update the wheels, so it's got a bigger wheel. It does have the billet wheels in them, which is a nice upgrade. It's got the full downpipe, full exhaust. There's no catalytic converters on the car. It's got a D-Torch fuel pump. It's got 740cc original side feed injectors. It's got the 360 fuel rail on it. It does have the Cylind twin mass airflow sensors. It's got a nice clutch in the car, and other than that, it is pretty well stock. It doesn't have any intercoolers, anything like that. Has great manners. It's not too loud, and we put it on the dyno the other day. You'll see probably in this video because we're going to link it, but it made about 330 horsepower on 12 pounds of boost, which was wastegate pressure. Which I felt was pretty respectable. These cars make 220 to 250 horsepower to the tire stock, and so to pick up roughly 100 wheel horsepower with basic bolt-ons on only 12 pounds of boost, pretty awesome. So of course we wanted a little bit more. Obviously the VG platform can hold a lot of power in stock form, so we turned the boost up a little bit. We got it to about 17 pounds, and not the most what's the word I'm looking for, a charismatic way per se. We kind of tricked the system. We did the old boost port. The boost controller died, as you can see in here when I bought it, and it seen better days. It was an old Blitz boost controller, and the harness was all janky, and it worked when it wanted to. So we just bypassed that. We took the wastegate lines, we ran them right to a, what I'm going to do is run it to a manual boost controller, but we just bypassed it, and we just put boost ports in it. But car runs really good, and I'll give you guys a quick little rip in it once the engine gets up to temperature. Trevor, you rode in this when we very first got it.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a pleasant little horsepower increase for you.
Oh yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, super smooth.
Super smooth, right at 400 wheel horsepower on 17 pounds of boost, and it's quiet.
Yeah.
There's no smells, there's no exhaust fumes, there's no crazy loud droning noise. Put it in 5th gear and it drives like a stock car. So I'm really happy with this one. We are going to try to get it back over to the dyno and turn it up a little bit more. I want to probably get this car to 480 to 500 wheel, and we'll leave this one alone. But other than that, this car is really special. The red interior kind of sets it off for the 1990 model. The steering wheel's in really good shape. Obviously the 1990, I think it's 9091, had a different steering wheel airbag combination than the 92 to 96 cars, because I know my other car has the square airbag because they supplemented an airbag into it. This car doesn't have an airbag for the driver, nor does it have one for the passenger. So, and they started putting airbags under the Supplemental Restraint Act later on in the production year. I don't know exactly what year. I just know my other car, it does have the airbag.
That's crazy. So there's no airbags at all?
1990.
So don't crash.
Don't crash. Well, if you do, just be a man about it and hold on.
Okay.
That's good.
This would be such a fun daily.
Oh, it's a great car. I've been driving the hell out of this car. I mean, you can see, like, lift shift 1, 2,
yeah,
it spins. It keeps the wheel spin. It keeps, it gives you a little bit of a drive, and it's at the power it's making right now. It's the perfect level of control and wheel spin, and it still gives you the fun factor, but it's not making so much power on the stock wheels that are 16s. I think it's got like a 235 on it, so it's a very small tire. You don't really fight for traction. And so it just gives it a great feel. And this car has the electronically controlled suspension. And we're in touring right now, and when you click it, you can actually feel how much bumpier it gets. I don't know, I'll show you when we get on a little bit bumpier road. But we went to Hallett not long ago, which is Oklahoma's road racetrack. We put it in sport mode, and I was turning laps in it, and it was noticeable. Like, you can notice. It was pretty crazy. It's just so fun.
Gosh, it's not slow.
No.
For a 90s, that's crazy.
No, for a 100% OEM motor with just some bolt-ons, bolt-on turbos, bolt-on downpipe, bolt-on exhaust, a little bit of fuel, an extra mass airflow, and for tuning they use a chipped ECU. So it's super primitive, but it works. Can you imagine in 1990 having something like this? In 1990, I think it was Ridley Scott, I believe, or I'm trying to remember the director's name. It was the same guy who I believe who did Top Gun, maybe Jerry Bruckheimer, I can't remember. He did a video for the Super Bowl that year. It was a commercial. It was in the Turbo Z. It was a really cool commercial. It's the guy's driving it, he's narrating it. He's like, so I got a group of guys and they're after me. And then it shows he's like, I'm in the new Turbo Z. They got a motorcycle and they couldn't catch me.
So I'm having this dream. I'm in a Turbo Z. And these guys are after me. But they can't catch me. So they get a car. But they can't catch me. So they get a plane. Just as they're about to catch me, the twin turbos kick in.
It's just a really cool commercial that only aired one time for the Super Bowl in 1990. Because in 1989, these cars came out, but they didn't offer the turbo version. They were a non-turbo, and they looked like nothing else. Well, in 1990 roll around, they offered the twin turbo version in the United States market, and it really changed the game. Before that, you couldn't go buy a, $30,000 twin turbo sports car, which it was a lot of damn money back then, $90,000. They made the Z31 before that, which was a, turbo car, but the twin turbo was just different. They didn't have the RX-7 yet. That didn't come until, late 92, which was a 93 year. The NSX obviously didn't have turbos, and it was really before its time by a couple years, because before that, the only really turbo car options that you had in America were like the Grand National. In 1991, you got the Cyclone, you had the Turbo Z31s, you had the Mark III turbos, you had the Stereo Conquest from Mitsubishi, you had the 91, I believe, or 90, the Eclipse came out and stuff like that. But to have a twin turbo car with digital climate control, with all of this car, truly feels like you're in a fighter plane. Like the way the cockpit rolls around you, it's just it's a really special car, and this one is just a great example of it. I got really lucky with this one. I mean, even the T-top covers are all there. I mean, the guy did upgrade this. He put LEDs in here, yeah, it's just a really cool car. I just drove it over to the local car wash. Was it a 5-minute drive? I'm gonna blow the dirt off on it. We're gonna go drive it back. A lot of people don't realize these cars have all-wheel steering, which they call Super-HICAS, which is this right here. A lot of people will delete that out. I do plan to delete that out of the gray car, not on this one. I'm gonna leave this one stock. It does have this old Carbine Motorsports strut tower. The guy that I bought it from had done some vacuum lines. Other than that, he'd moved the PTU, did a block off plate, moved that up here. But as you can see, this is my super primitive way to get to the boost. I mean, it's not ideal, but we're gonna get that fixed. Whenever we were tuning the car, I asked Ben, I was like, you do this for all your customers? He's like, no, you're the only dumbass that does it. Whoops. Traction not found. Error 404. We'll do a little. I've never launched this car, like actually launched it. We'll kind of do a little. Put this on so the people at home don't bitch at me. I'm the world's worst wet truck wearing my
Get
seatbelt.
canceled.
Oh yeah. And I know it's not going to take a lot of RPM. I'm probably going to let it go at like 3,500 and try to ride the clutch a little bit. Helps if you hit second gear, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to go to 1 to 4th. These cars were cool. They were ahead of their time. You know, they competed with the IROCs, the Fox body cars, the turbo freaking Thunderbird, the second gen or the second gen RX-7s, the Stereo Conquest, the third gen Supra. There's just so many cool cars from the Grand National, all those cars. But like, I've owned and driven, if all of those, if not most of them. This car's nicer. Like, the feel of the steering wheel, I like the diameter of it. It's a little bit larger than a lot of the cars from the era, so it feels your hand a little bit better. This one's really nice. There's not an overabundance of buttons on the steering wheel. You have a cancel, a cruise, and a set. That's it, just for the cruise control. Horn works. I mean, like, it's just, they kept it simple. And I love simplicity. That's why I don't like new cars. There's too much technology, there's too many screens, everything's digitalized. I like analog. Personal preference thing, but I love the analog feel of these cars. You know, with the 3000 GT, you got a bunch of gauges over here. With the Z car, they kept it right in front of the driver. Everything was right here. You've got coolant, tack, speed, fuel, oil pressure, and boost. You don't need anything else. It's all just right here. You've got your automatic climate control, you've got your defroster, cruise control, fog lights, you've got your wipers right here and headlights. And it was just real easy to get to everything, and they did a really good job just getting it all laid out. The aesthetics of the interior of this car are really good. You know, the Supra, it kind of folds around you more. You've got a panel over here with the radio, and the AC controls are over here. Same way with the VR4, same way with the NSX, same way with the RX-7. It's all over here. But in the Z, it's literally in 24 inches right in front of the driver, just right here. And I like that about that car. It's, you know, the little things like that's what separates these great cars. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed my little review on my 1990 300zx twin turbo. Great car, making right at 400 horsepower. We just got pulled back up to the old shop, and hopefully it won't be another year or whatever it was before I do another video. We've got a lot of, oh my God, we got a lot of stuff. I've probably bought and sold 15 cars since last video, but we got a lot of cool stuff. My 03 Cobra's done. Not drivable done, but the motor's done. The Whipple's on it, it's all done. I just got my Camaro back. We got a lot of cool stuff, so as time and weather permits, we're gonna be bringing you guys a lot more. And then we just got that bad boy on 37s, so we're gonna be doing a lot more off-road content too. So thank you guys so much for following along. Promise you it won't be a year to the next video. Hit subscribe and like, and be sure to leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what I think about these great cars. Catch you on the next one. Thanks.